And again, he's pulled out of his story by the Wallace Shawn character. And the Wallace Shawn character is interesting because, I mean, this is a living, real guy, but the actor would have to portray him as Wallace Shawn was in the film in his mid to late 30s. And, so you have this guy. It's hard to do that when he's such a stereotyped actor, the inconceivable kind of thing from The Princess Bride and whatnot. So I think I only used inconceivable once in the whole thing when he decries that. And then, he ends up talking about how he could have played Ken in Another Woman, the Woody Allen film, that also uses the same Sati Gymnopedie as My Dinner with Andre. And he talks about how he loves what's the line that Ken uses? He says,
I accept your condemnation.
Yeah, and so
he does various emphasis on I accept your condemnation, where the point where he's shouting.
Yeah.
Don't they have a pissing war as well in this play?
I'm sorry, what?
Don't they have a pissing war as well in this play?
Well, no, they go to the urinal. They go to the urinal, and Chad, who's been accused of being a closet homosexual by a number of people, his own alter ego in the Wallace Shawn wraith, if you will, says, "Hey, don't look over me." We just see them turning. Again, most of my plays are not going to need sets. They're just turning with their backs to the audience, with their hands in front, assuming that they're pissing. And apparently, Chad takes a little look over at Wally, and Wally gets a little pissed about it, so to speak.
It also has some overlapping dialogue, but not in the traditional sense of, say, an Orson Welles film. I think this is the first time I've seen this technique of yours used, but
no. If God were alive, makes massive use of it. If God were alive, the characters, you'll have a run of 10 or 12.
Where there's two sections side by side.
Okay, in that sense, okay.
Yeah. So there's I was thinking more of the Summer Interlude or some of George Bernard Shaw's plays, where there's actual overlapping dialogue between two separate blocks. And that's what this one has.
Yeah.
But it's not overlapping in the Orson Welles sense. It's overlapping in the sense that Michael Moreau is speaking about something, and then you have Chad speaking, I think, to his alter ego, although it's implied that he may just be getting off topic. And the whole dinner scene that transpires after the movie. First, we should actually talk about the events prior to that, where they go to the movie and he nods off.
Yeah.
It says that Chad has no kind of attention span for larger theme art. So after that, he's sort of exposed his opponent to Michael and Megan. And then as they're going about their dinner, he is becoming increasingly passive-aggressive with the Moros over their constant mention of Danny.
Yeah, and again, we only get glimpses of that. I mean, the Chad character is just about every annoying, artsy-fartsy wannabe that you could meet.